Thank you for booking my RV. In this video, I will introduce to you how to safely operate this RV. Safety is very important for you to enjoy your trip. So let's begin. First of all, let's check the RV outside. If you camping at full service campground with all the hookups, make sure all the hookups has been disconnected.
Remove the water hose and also the dumping hose.
It is very important, so don't forget to disconnect the electricity and store the cable inside the box. Before you leave, disconnect the power line. If you're using generator, this outlet will allow you to charge the battery. And you can pack everything inside this box for the cable. This makes you pack the power line. Make sure the awning is fully retracted.
Now let's check inside. So leave nothing on the table because the table surface is very slippery. Anything left on top of it will fall during your driving. And the second, leave nothing on the kitchen counter or the stove top, such as like this. You could put things inside the sink or put the things back to the cabinet. After remove all the items from the table as well as the items from the kitchen countertop, then your next step is to close the windows. Here's the window, so if you leave it open during your driving, it will create a lot of noise from this window. Check this big window and close it and lock it. You may also close all the windows on the ceiling, because when it's open during your driving, you create a lot of noise as well as create a drag. There's another one at the front. You may also want to close the bathroom door. This way, you will reduce some of the noise come from the bathroom during your driving.
To close the bathroom door, make sure to open this lug so that the bathroom door can close, like this.
After clear the table, kitchen counter surfaces, close the windows, the driver can proceed to prepare for driving.
To prepare your driving, you need to remember two things. First of all, plug this cable in this charger and this cable in this charger. So what it does is this charge is to give electricity for this monitor. This monitor is for the view on the passenger side so that you don't have a blank spot. This charge is to give electricity for this monitor. This monitor is the monitor for the all 6 tires. So during your travel, you can see the tire pressure. As long as the tire pressure in the safety range, you are fine. Normally, the lowest is go to 65, especially in the cold weather, it go lower, and do not exceeding 80 psi when it shows here. This monitor monitors 3 directions. So this one is monitor on the driver's side view. This monitor is monitor the passenger side view. So this one is similar to this, but it comes from 2 different cameras to give you a slightly different prospect. These 2 cameras, they are both real cameras, but they give you a different view. So this camera is looking directly down to the bumper, you see the dotted line is actually the bumper. And then you can see a close-up if there's any car very close to you. This one gives you a long far shot so that you can see a distant car if they are driving. During your driving, this one is very important. It gives you a clear view of all the cars behind you. So here's a question. Why don't you leave these two plugins to live in there all the time? So here's the scenario. Because this plugin and this plugin is providing electricity from the battery all the time. So if you're camping at the campground, the battery power is come from your startup battery. So if you leave too long, like overnight, I'm afraid it may be draw out all the electricity power so that you cannot start, especially in winter. So it's better to leave it off after you stop the car. So whenever you stop the car, just do this. Unplug this, leave it here, and unplug this to leave it here. And then put it in here. This is an entertainment console. Normally, the first thing you want to use is the map. So once the console connected to your phone from here, you are connected, and the Google Map will show real-time the mapping. So you can import your next destination so that you can use that as a GPS. So I can teach you a little bit more about this setup when you come to pick up your RV. After you check both outside of the RV and inside of the RV to see if it is ready to be driven, then you can proceed to driving the RV and drive safely.
When you're on the road, please do follow the speed limit sign. After all, driving a Class C RV is like driving a truck. Class C RVs are larger and heavier than most vehicles and require more space to maneuver. These RVs have a longer stopping distance than most vehicles, so it is important to maintain a safe following distance. And also, these RVs have a higher center of gravity, making them more prone to tipping over. Especially when you see the winding road sign, please pay attention, follow the speed limit. When you see sharp turn signs and also the truck rollover signs, reduce your speed. These signs apply to RV effectively. When you see downhill signs, pay special attention. Truck warning signs seems not affecting cars that much. However, Class C RVs are indeed affected by these road conditions. In a mountainous road, when you see these long downhill signs with speed limit, don't rush down to the mountain. Take your time and drive at a safe and comfortable speed. When you see signs suggesting trucks to use lower gear, be prepared to use the lower gear. Use a lower gear will help you slow down the RV. Keep your speed under control by using a combination of your brakes and the engine. Apply the brakes intermittently and use your engine to help slow down by downshifting. Avoid using your brakes too much, as this can cause them to overheat and lose effectiveness. If necessary, use designated pullouts to allow other vehicles to pass. Remember, safety is the most important consideration when you drive the RV. By taking the necessary precautions and driving carefully, you can help ensure a safe and enjoyable trip for your vacation.
Enjoy your trip. Thank you for watching.